Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mike with the GFY Social Club, and today's episode is brought to you by Anchor.fm. Now, I know what you're asking me. Hey, stupid, what the hell is Anchor.fm? Well, I'll tell you. It's the easiest way to make a podcast, you dummy. That's right. First off, it's free, so you cheap bastards don't have to worry about getting involved in another subscription service. Yeah, they make it super simple for you. They have creation tools right there on the app and the website that are pretty much idiot-proof, you know, just in case you're like Greg and I and you like to have a couple of adult beverages while recording your podcast. Makes it super easy to get it recorded, get it edited, and get it out there. Then what they'll do is they'll distribute it for you. Yeah, to places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. There's a whole list of them. It's right there on the app and the website. You can see it for yourself. Best part of all, guys, is that you can make money with your podcast, and it needs no minimum listenership. Yeah, anywhere from like $1 million to 15 cents, which is more like our budget. But hey, you know what? It's 2020 and money's money. Am I right? You know it. So anyways, here's what I need you guys to do. Get off your lazy asses. Go download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor.fm to get started today. Get that podcast up there and going. And if anybody else comes up to you and says, hey, Anchor.fm isn't the place to go, like we say here in the Clubhouse, tell them to go themselves. That's right. Anchor.fm.
Warning, the views and opinions expressed on the GFY Social Club podcast are solely that of the host and people with a sense of humor. It is intended for purposes of entertainment. Although we do not aim to offend, if you do find yourself offended at any portion of content during this show, the GFY Social Club would like to sincerely tell you to
go yourself.
Episode 13. Holy shit. GFY Social Club at GFY Social Club. Hashtag join the club. That's right. We're back here in the clubhouse tonight. I know, we missed a fucking day, guys. I get it, okay? We had technical problems in the studio. Everybody's electronics are going fucking nuts right now, man. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know if it's like mercury regeneration or what the fuck.
China.
Is it?
China.
It is fucking China.
China.
God damn it. We closed their consulate earlier this week in fucking Houston, and now they're giving a shit by shutting down all our electronics. But those bastards, man, fuck them.
Fuck China.
Jesus Christ. Fuck China. We're starting out with a bang. What's going on, guys? It is fucking, it's not Thirsty Thursday. No. It is Fucked Up Friday. That's right. Fucked Up Friday here in the clubhouse. GFY Social Club. It's episode 13, guys. We're glad you're listening to us on one of many platforms. Of course, we've got Spotify. We've got Anchor.fm. We've got many others. So glad that you're here with us. Ooh, there you go. Not Jamie. I appreciate you bumping my bass up a little bit. That's a little bit better. Well, I sounded like I was in a fucking tin can, Craig. What the hell's going on?
Well, you know, some people are into that.
I think we need to find a new sound engineer.
Yeah. You're fucking out of here, not Jamie.
Yeah, fucking not Jamie. Way to go, you dink. Jesus Christ. It is episode 13. That's right. No, see, you're already fucking up, Jamie. What the fuck, man? Seriously.
Dude, Rogan wouldn't put up with that shit for 2 seconds.
He wouldn't, man. You know what? He's moving here to Austin here pretty soon. Oh, yeah. That's, by the way, we are here in the clubhouse in Austin, Texas. That's right. Just in case you guys are wondering.
Holy dog shit. Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, private cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down.
Why, thank you. Yes. Rogan's moving to Austin, apparently.
I heard that, yeah.
Diaz said that he's moving here within like a month or two. I know Elon Musk is already moving here.
Yeah.
He's setting up that plant for his trucks.
The factory.
Yeah, for those cyber trucks or whatever.
Goddamn Californians coming to Austin.
Yeah, here we go.
Taking our jobs.
Didn't they see the fucking billboards on the way into the state? We leave your politics and your California bullshit over there. Come on, man.
I've always said Texas, especially Austin, very liberal, very pro-immigration, unless that immigrant is a person from California.
This is very true. Yes. Yeah, we don't want those fucking Californians.
Then they adopt the Trump policies real quick. Fuck off, we're full, get out.
Correct. Don't you understand, you dumb son of a bitch? Don't you understand?
Seriously. Oh, man. So yeah, as you hear, Craig, my good buddy, the Ferg doggy, still in the studio with me, man, for episode 13. Craig, what's the good word with you lately, man?
Nothing. Lucky 13.
It is.
Here we are.
Yeah, man.
It's been just hanging out in my apartment.
Oh, still
living the dream.
Still,
as they say.
Yeah. Things haven't changed.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. No, I have a house though, so that's okay.
That's good. That's good. How's the roommate situation with the wetsuit? Is he still walking around with the wetsuit on?
Sure is. Yep. Still haven't figured out what it's for.
Fucking weirdo.
I'm waiting for him to walk in with a surfboard at some. Or he's got like the cutoff one, so it's more of a boogie board suit, I would think.
Right. Right.
Still haven't figured out what that's for yet, though.
That ain't retarded.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, we got a good show lined up for you, as you can tell. Yeah, we had to delay it a day because the Apple, the MacBook caught the COVID and decided to shit the bed. So
MacBook took a shit and died on
that's
us.
it. And you know what? They did count it towards the death toll, I heard. So even though it's still sitting here now, it's functioning. But yeah, we did have some technical problems last night. It was a whole bunch of problems last night, but I won't even get into that. But we do have a good show lined up for you today. That's right, because we are bumping our Thursday show, our Thirsty Thursday show, to Friday. We are going to do all the same segments. So we've got Craig giving us another history lesson today.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. We have sports, of course, because Craig, as of technically last night, sports are back.
I know,
right?
I know. Super excited,
dude. Baseball is back.
Baseball,
dude.
hockey's coming back real quick.
Basketball, which I don't really give a fuck about, but whatever. And then the NFL just start training camp this weekend. So, dude, it's like it's man cave heaven this weekend.
Yep.
Man. Get the beers and turn on some fucking sports instead of watching marble racing and politics. You know, like seriously.
I'm a little upset they bumped the cornhole world championship, but you know.
Well, you know what?
I guess I'll put up with this since baseball's back.
I'm looking forward to when they can get axe throwing back on ESPN fucking 4 or whatever it is. Yeah, I always love the axe throwing. Craig, we also have an anonymous funny guy calling in.
We do. He's he or she is they have a crazy story.
It's Austin, be proper.
They have a really cool story. I'm super excited to hear this. You guys are going to be I think you're going to be pretty happy with this one. We got a good anonymous guest on. He's anonymous for a reason, and you guys will figure that out when they start telling the story, because it's pretty nuts.
So instead of calling him anonymous funny guy, maybe we should have said anonymous funny non-gender specific identifying individual.
I'm just glad you went with anonymous funny guy, which the initials are AFG, because you could have gone funny anonymous guy, and it would have been something different.
Colton
would have been really upset.
I don't even have the fucking sound drop ready to go. God damn it!
I know he's.
So long, gay boy.
He would be mad. Those notes he gave us were just. He just got. I just messaged him actually. He just got some new tattoos actually.
What do you get a tattoo?
Drag Satan.
Drag Satan?
Yeah, on his feet. One on each foot. So Satan and drag. One on the left, one on the right. He did pretty on brand for our friend Colton.
What?
Yeah.
Satan and drag?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, fucking why?
Yeah. I don't know. But,
Jesus Christ. Come on. Colton, what are you doing?
We'll get you on here soon, Colton, I promise.
As soon as we can fit ourselves into your schedule. But no, we do have a big show coming up for you tonight. We had to kind of change things around a little bit kind of last minute because of the technical problems. But Craig, I got to tell you, man, I saw it. This thing drove me fucking nuts, and I sent you the picture, the screenshot of it, just because I was like, dude, this is fucking ridiculous. So we all know AP News because we do news every day, but you know AP, it's like the news source, the news
Associated
publisher.
Press, yes.
Right, the Associated Press. They just came out the other day and they said we have made an executive decision with all of our news staff. Whenever they're writing stories, they are no longer going to capitalize the W in white when it comes to anything race related, but they are going to capitalize the B in black when it is race related stories.
I mean,
and people lost their fucking mind. We have gotten to the point where we are fucking... We're grammar Nazis. Like, what the fuck? Is it that big of a fucking deal? Are you really? It could be a fucking typo.
I actually think it is, Mike. I think it's one of the biggest deals of the last 50 years. I don't think there's a more important issue than capitalization of words.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all.
As someone who did graduate with a degree in journalism and is familiar with AP style, I think it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I think it's.
Oh my god.
I think it's the biggest deal, actually.
Whatever, motherfucker!
I just think it's stupid how people are getting upset about it. Personally, I don't really give a flying fuck because.
Well, it's this. You know who's getting upset about it? It's the same people who flip out. It's like, I gotta press 1 for English. It's those same people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. We're in America. I gotta press 1 for English.
This is America. There is no pressing 1 for English. It is only English. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's that same group of people.
It is. I know. And that's my point, is that people are flipping out about the stupidest fucking things nowadays. They're getting upset about how we're going to capitalize the W in white. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Go fuck yourself. That is the dumbest shit to fucking get upset about.
Normally you could say like, wow, they got nothing better to worry about. But then you just like turn on the news and there's way more important shit to be worried about now, like impending civil war, possible pandemic. Nope, we're gonna lose our minds about not capitalizing
Jesus
a W
Christ.
in the word white.
Seriously, man. Fucking, why are you getting so upset about this shit? I will say this though, it does bring up, like, being comedians, we do try to find the funny and all the shit, and then when somebody just finds it, and like the whole race issue that's going on right now, obviously it's a big deal. Everybody fucking knows it. I mean, it's all you hear on the news, and fucking it's all you see on social media and everything like that every single fucking hour of every single day. It's really nice to see a fucking change of pace when somebody finds like the humor in it, kind of like what we're trying to do, you know?
Yeah.
There was that video that I sent you on Twitter, right? That I sent you the link, and it was just fucking phenomenal. And we're going to play it for you. Now, granted, it would be nice to see the video. What we'll do is we'll put it up on our social media at GFY Social Club so you can see the video part of it. But the audio part of it pretty much knocks it out of the park.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to miss out on anything by not seeing the video. And a lot of you have probably seen this anyways, because Mike sent me the video on Twitter, but I saw it on like 9 different feeds that people retweeted it.
Dude,
all reposted on Instagram. It's really fucking funny.
Dude, all the big comics are fucking, they're all sending it out right now. They're all retweeting it. They're all fucking sharing it. And I just figured we'd play it for you guys. So this is, first off, just to give you a premise, this is Ryan Long. He's a comedian out of New York, right? Hilarious dude. He has a lot of videos up online and stuff. Go check him out at Ryan Long. And just to give him a shout out on that one, dude, it's gone viral. It's like over 5 million views already in the past like 2 or 3 days. It is fucking knocking it out of the park. We're gonna share it on our social media, but here's
good to see something getting that many views that isn't terrifying.
It's seriously, I fucking love it. So here's the audio from it. It's a quick video. Well, it's about 3-4 minutes long, but you guys are gonna love it. Just listen to the actual audio on it.
When me and Brad first met, I didn't think we'd get along, but turns out we kind of agree on everything. Your racial identity is the most important thing. Everything should be looked at through the lens of race.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Damn. We both have a lot of opinions about people of color, even though we barely know any.
I say colored people, but as long as we're classifying them, we both think minorities are a united group who think the same and act the same.
And vote the same. You don't want to lose your black card. Sorry, I don't know. I just think we should
roll back discrimination laws so we can hire based on race again. Jinx, now you owe me a Coke. Hey, tell them what you told me yesterday.
White actors should only do voices for white cartoon characters.
I've been saying that for years. Stick to your own.
Us white people, we have so much privilege.
I agree. It is a privilege to be white. Ask him about interracial dating.
All I said is that black men who date white women have internalized racism, and white men that date ethnic women are fetishizing them.
Guys against interracial dating now. Like, am I being pranked? Did Boomer put you up to this?
You know that taco place is white owned?
White people should be making white foods like Kraft macaroni and cheese, no seasoning, not even salt.
So just to give it a second to reset, they're wearing They're walking through like what looks like Central Park, and one of them has they both have baby blue t-shirts on. One has a shirt that says woke, and the other one has a shirt that says racist. And that's it. That's all it says. So we're going to continue that one. Just to give you...
we're not going to tell you which one has which shirt on either. You guys got to guess on your own.
I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be able to figure it out. But
He's a mind reader. I mean, I've been pushing for segregation forever, and my man does what?
I created an improv comedy show exclusively for ethnic people.
Guy segregates comedy on my birthday.
White people need to stop wearing dreadlocks, and they need to stop appropriating black people's music.
Shaved heads and country music, the way God intended.
You know all white people are racist.
I'm listening.
Even if you have a black wife or a black friend group, you're still really racist.
You know, he just kicked a guy out of the organization for having a black girlfriend, but if you can promise me he's still really racist, we'll consider letting him back in. Black people should only shop at black businesses.
I guess the only thing we really disagree about is I think white people are the root of all evil.
But what did I tell you, though? If we can narrow that down to a certain group of tiny-hatted white people, I think we can come to an understanding.
Technically, I don't consider Jewish people white.
Neither do I.
And that kind of brings us back to what we were talking about a couple episodes ago with the globalists. Which actually fucking Washington just came out and said, we'll get into that in sports, maybe we'll touch on it, but they just came out and said they're going to be known as the Washington football team this year. They didn't take any of our advice, goddammit.
I honestly thought that was like an Onion article when I read that. Have you seen the show Community? They have like, it's the Greendale human being. it's like yeah. Stupid. I was like, wow, that's all right. You know, whatever. I mean,
yep.
It's not problematic, I guess. It's the lamest fucking name ever, but.
Oh man, so thank you, Brian Long, for finding a little bit of humor in all this stupid shit that's going on with all the race stuff. God damn it, I love that video. Dude, I was rolling when I saw that video.
It's really good.
Fucking hilarious, and it's spot on too. It is really spot on. Like I said, we'll share it on our social media at GFY Social Club. You'll be able to check out the video and probably laugh as hard as we did.
Two sides of the same shitty coin.
Yes. God damn it. Well, speaking of race, Craig, that brings us to our regular segment that we always do. That's called News. Craig, what's our first news story of the day? Speaking of race,
it's out of the is it the Imperial Island? Is that what they call it? The land of the rising sun.
The land of the rising sun. The white flag with the big red circle in the middle.
From Japan. Apparently, in Japan, they have banned screaming on roller coasters.
Oh,
Yes,
and the quote
in Japan, that's actually better than catching the ball.
And the quote from the newspaper article, the Japanese government said, "Scream inside your heart," which is like the most Japanese thing I've ever heard. Scream.
Yes,
Like, how repressed are Japanese people that they're like offended by screaming on a roller coaster?
Well, it's not that they're offended. It's just they don't want to infect other people with the coronavirus.
Is that what it is? Well, because I mean, Japanese people are notorious, or I think a lot of Asian people are notoriously non-confrontational.
Sure.
They keep to themselves. They don't
make eye contact. They play the piano really well.
Very, very reserved. Very reserved. When I read this, all I could think of was how are they going to keep like those Japanese schoolgirls. You're just going to like see a roller coaster go down a hill and all you hear is
Well,
I wonder if they did the same thing with like kamikaze pilots in World War II. Like, guys, I know, all right, it's a rough job.
Yeah, you're gonna.
What we don't need to do is scream. All right, there's another guy on the end of the headset. You're gonna blow his eardrums out. You know.
Yes, sir!
Scream inside your heart before you kill yourself.
That's right.
Have a little goddamn respect for the radio man.
And find the USS Arizona while you're at it.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry. Did I go too deep there?
No.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all.
Well, so they don't want to. They want to keep people. They want to limit the spread of coronavirus while keeping their roller coasters and their theme parks open.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, they don't want. I mean, I thought they wore masks everywhere anyway. So
yeah, that's like a thing over there.
Yeah. So I mean, scream in your mask, or
what happens if you scream?
Scream in your heart.
They take you out, make you do that. What is that called? They commit suicide, like they stab themselves in the ass. They go into that suicide forest they have there.
The samurai death or whatever it is.
The roller coaster.
Oh, congratulations, Japanese people. I'm sorry you can't scream on your roller. Just scream in your heart.
Scream in your heart.
That. Scream in your heart.
Scream in your heart.
Jesus Christ. All right, so our next story, of course, it comes from one of my favorite places on the planet. Florida man has come back. That's right.
Florida man, he lives in his van, he's Florida man.
That's right. Florida man says spraying hydrogen peroxide on the streets will help combat COVID, and he wants to help do that.
Well, here's the thing with, like, I feel like this is an outlier for the Florida man, because this is the one that, like,
he's trying to help.
It's not a bad, like, you know, what's the worst that's going to happen if you have a cut, it starts bubbling up? Like, he's actually, like, I thought it would be like Florida man, like, you know, sprays hydrogen peroxide and then also snorts bath salts and rips a baby's head off. Like, there should be more to this headline. And
then is caught having sex with an alligator in a liquor store.
Right. Like, right. There should be more. There
Typical
should be, like,
Florida man.
I don't know if it just got cut off or like this guy's just helpful. That's all. He's like.
Well, here's the thing too. Like,
he's probably from Georgia. He probably moved to Florida.
Yeah, this is true. Well, no, I think this was over in this is like kind of South Florida near the Orlando area. Well, like mid central of the state, South Central Florida. Which I mean, oh god, I can't even fucking say that.
It's all just a big old bag of crazy.
Seriously. So he has a mosquito spraying service or something, but he said he was gonna offer to put hydrogen peroxide in his in the tanks and go along and spray the streets. Because I mean, here's the thing: how many people do you know of all the cases that are popping up right now, positive cases? How many of those people are you like, yeah, man, I said I fucking licked that street and I got the COVID? Who the fuck is doing that?
Well, it's also this is in Florida, so yeah, you don't
very
know.
True.
Florida man, he lives in his van, he's Florida man.
I just read the article. I'm like, so at what point does he do meth and then peel someone's skin off? Because this shouldn't even be a news story in Florida. Like, what?
10-4, good buddy.
I don't, you know. Where's the actual Florida man?
I would buy it more if he was like literally he liquefied bath salts and just started spraying that.
Exactly.
That would work better.
Well,
wouldn't it?
I don't know if it would work better, but it would be more fitting with the Florida man moniker for sure.
Oh man,
this guy's just trying to help people out. I don't, you know.
Yeah. Well, I get it. His heart's in the right place, but his mind clearly isn't. Well, I mean, it's Florida man. Yeah. Nobody's mind is clearly in the right place in Florida.
You live in Florida.
I know this from experience, everybody.
You still live there. You haven't packed up and moved yet. So, I mean, there's something else going on there, but it's not in the article.
What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
Thank you. Yeah, so congratulations, Florida man. He wouldn't be a finalist for our Golden Boner Award this week because he's actually trying to do something good. Yeah, it's just it's always fucking Florida man that has the most ridiculous story. So thank you, Florida man. Good luck with your hydrogen peroxide baths on the streets that nobody is fucking licking the streets to catch COVID. Craig. Next story. What is our third story of the day? This one's actually kind of stupid.
From Ukraine,
of course.
Apparently, there's a hostage situation there.
Oh, good.
And you know, the guy was making his demands. You're probably thinking like, what did he want? Some terrorists released, money,
of course,
a chopper, they always want a fully fueled chopper.
Yeah,
with a case of unmarked bills. No, this guy just wanted the
case of unmarked bills.
The prime minister to give a shout out to a Joaquin Phoenix movie that I've never heard of. Like, it wasn't even
a what movie?
A Joaquin
Phoenix movie?
Yeah, you know, the hair-lip brother of River Phoenix.
What would you say you do here?
Jesus Christ, dude.
But it wasn't even like... it's not even a movie I've heard. It wasn't like Walk the Line or Joker or She.
Like a good one.
It was a movie called Earthlings?
Earthlings.
I'd never even heard of it.
Yeah, no, me either. Me either.
Apparently, this guy's a big fan.
So he talked.
It wasn't like, it would have made more sense if he was like, I want you to go out there and replay his speech from the Grammys about loving cows, and then we're going to do that. All right. And he's like, no, you have to just go say this movie was 2 thumbs up. I don't know.
Excuse me, Mr. President. How do we get rid of these hostage demands, and how do we free the hostages and take it, like get these terrorists to let them go? What we do is we tell them to get a movie Earthlings, very good movie. Yes, it's very good movie, and Joaquin Phoenix very good. We show his Oscars speech where he talks about cows. It's very tremendous. They love that. They love that very much. They let hostage go, and we give them Joaquin Phoenix movie.
This reminded me of that scene from
Congratulations, you fucking morons.
What an idiot.
From Airheads, where they're giving the hostage demands, they're just asking for a bunch of I just asked for a bunch of crazy shit now. That way you can plead insanity later. Like
a football helmet full of cottage cheese.
Yeah. Was he like, all right, you gotta tell everyone Earthlings is a good movie, and also I want naked pictures of B. Arthur.
Naked pictures of B. Arthur.
That is correct.
There's just fucking weird stories. I mean,
yes.
It's fucking weird.
Oh man, and that's the same Ukrainian president too. That Zelensky, the one that got in trouble. Well, he didn't get in trouble, but the one that Trump had the perfect phone call with. It was the perfect phone call. It was the most perfect phone call of perfect phone calls.
Of course, it was.
Don't you understand, you dumb son of a bitch?
Jesus. Well,
is this the guy who said that? No, that was the president of Iraq who's like, nah, we don't gay people?
Gays?
What? I don't even know what that is. We don't have those over here. That fucking idiot. What they do what? No, not in Iran. Mm-mm.
Wait a second. They lick what? They what?
Buddy, you got maybe you're thinking of Iraq. It's kind of spelled the same.
Oh man,
that fucking moron.
I can't even imagine. Oh, fucking A. I was going to go somewhere else with that, but I decided not to. All right, so that brings us to our next story. Oh, this one was, it's kind of a feel-good story. A 300-pound pig statue was recently returned to an Oklahoma restaurant after getting stolen and vandalized.
Yeesh.
Yes, pig statue. What? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. We used to steal. When I was reading this,
Oklahoma.
There was one time we were in high school. We used to do dumb shit in the wintertime. We'd run around and get drunk and drive around to people's houses and tip over snowmen.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure.
And one time we went up and there was like a statue these guys had. They had like cut down a tree and there was a stump and they put a statue on top of it in their house.
Yep.
Or outside their house. And it was like a giant owl. Not giant, but it was like, 4 feet tall. Big fucking owl. Like someone carved it with a chainsaw.
Yep.
And we went and stole it.
Okay.
But then we gave it back, but we painted its eyes all bloodshot, so it looked like it was stoned, and then went and dropped it off like the next night.
Yep.
So, these guys, they cut an ear off the poor guy.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
They cut an ear off that poor pig.
Well, I just figured that that's a nice feel-good story because with everybody like knocking statues down, and, like trashing them and everything like that, this Oklahoma restaurant got their pig statue back.
No.
I mean, you would think
their pig never tried to secede from the Union. So,
I just figured that, pigs and, you know where I'm going with this, right?
If the pig had owned slaves,
stop mentioning the damn cops.
Jesus. Yeah, so it's nice that they got their statue back. What fucking restaurant has a statue of a pig? It's like, hey, come on in and see it. You remember
a barbecue place?
Yeah, I guess. In Oklahoma, that would make sense. But you know what that reminds me of? Remember, and we're both from up north, so New England. Remember Bugaboo Creek?
Yeah.
And they used to have the buffalo.
The talking and singing buffalo.
Oh, God damn it. That was awesome. I don't know where I was going to go with that, but congratulations, Oklahoma restaurant, on getting that statue of a pig back. That's great. What's our final story of the day? We're flying through the news today.
We got another.
It's because we got a guest that's waiting for us.
Yeah,
so
we got another a lottery winner.
Oh, a lottery winner. This is outstanding.
I believe this one was in Jamaica.
Yes. Well,
it was
no,
an actual Jamaica, not like Jamaica Plains.
No, it was a Jamaica guy, but I think it was
Jamaican guy.
Yeah.
He won the lottery, and then I think it was in New York because New York's one of those states you're allowed to remain anonymous.
Yeah,
some states
when
you have
win.
to. So I had to pick it up. He wore a Darth Vader mask.
Awesome.
I can't breathe in this thing.
Yes, congratulations. So, yeah. I mean, that's fucking brilliant if you think about it, because not for nothing, but like you win the lottery, everybody sees your face and they're like, oh, okay. You know how many you know how many phone
you got family crawling out of the woodworks.
You just,
hey man, you got like $300,000 I can borrow real quick, or no? All right, no.
Hey, I just wanted to check in, see how you're doing. I haven't talked to you in 20 years. Yeah, but I figured it was as good a time as ever. Oh, you mean that after I just won the lottery?
All right. Look, I got this really great idea for a business. Okay. Have you seen that show where they go to Alaska and they mine for gold in boats?
In boats?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna
very nice.
We're getting a gold boat.
Okay.
I mean, I know the show's been on the air for like 15 years, so it's probably all gone. But I know a secret spot. Where there's gold. See, I got one of those fish finders, and what I did was I recalibrated it to look for gold.
Nice.
So
nice.
Pat of my own. No one else knows about it. But yeah, we're gonna clean up.
Oh, that'd be great.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
So it should be called, I guess, Darth Evader.
Ooh.
Right? I just came up with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, you finally get the
finally got it.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
We got it. I got it. Oh, I got to move it up on the list. But yeah, I got it. There we go. So congratulations, was a New Jersey man or whatever it was that won it in the Darth Vader mask. You are fantastic.
Real man of genius. Today we salute you.
That's right, we do. That's our news for today, man. That is our news. All right. So, we are going to take a break. You know, Craig, we got to get that big fucking 45 cents from Anchor.fm.
We sure
so
do.
what we got to do is we got to cut a shitload of commercials for him. And then we're going to play him. And then we're going to come back. And Craig, we do have a special guest coming up. Oh, there he is right there.
Yes, you just told me he got on.
Hey, not Jamie. Is he on the air right now? Okay, no, he's not. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. And then we're gonna have a very special guest coming up, and so stick around, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, this is your buddy Craig, the Ferg Doggy, hanging out here at the GFY Social Club. Just want to talk to you guys for a minute about Anchor.fm. If you're like us and want to start a podcast during these tumultuous times, I mean, honestly, is there anything we need more right now than more podcasts? I think that's what's going to heal us as a country right now in these trying times, is more podcasts. So you go on Anchor FM, and it's a one-stop shop, guys, for all your podcasting needs. They have creation tools. It's all right there. It's all right there. The best part about it is they pay you. All right? And if most of you are like me, you're lazy pieces of shit who are on unemployment right now. Okay? We don't want to go back to work. And you know, that extra $600 from the government is gonna run out at some point. And you can get some extra money in your pocket just from using Anchor.fm. So here's what you do. You just go download the free Anchor app, or you go to Anchor.fm, and then you just get drunk and rant into a microphone like me and Mike do. twice a week at the GFY Social Club. Hashtag join the club.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike with the GFY Social Club. You guys hate Facebook? Do you? I think Facebook's annoying. You've heard me rant and complain about social media nonstop, but I gotta tell you though, there's one spot on Facebook you can go to that's really cool. Yeah, it's called @GFY Social Club. Yeah, go check out our page. Give it a like. You know? Give it the old thumbs up. Start following us. Let me tell you why. We're going to start having articles up there. Ridiculous news stories that we don't get to on the show. If you missed the show for whatever reason, we'll have all the links for the shows that you missed. It's up there every time. And also, you can't forget ridiculous pictures that we're going to find and we're going to put up there that we're going to make fun of. So, you know what? If you want a little distraction from all the garbage that's on Facebook on a regular basis, well, then go ahead and give it a like, give it a follow @GFY Social Club on the Facebook page and spread the word. Spread the word to your friends. Spread the word to your family. Spread the word to your significant other. Let them know how awesome the GFY Social Club is and tell them to hashtag join the club @GFY Social Club on social media. That's on Facebook, of course. And yeah, join the club.
It's Facebook. Sucks. It's Facebook. Nah, 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 nah. They wreck my page with their constant changes, and I hate them, but I can't stay away.
And we're back. That's right. GFY Social Club, episode 13. @GFY Social Club, hashtag join the club. Lucky number 13 in the studio here today with, of course, my partner in crime, Mr. Craig Fergola.
What's up?
Yes. And Craig, we've had pretty solid show lined up. Like I said earlier on, we do have a couple of segments left. It's not Thirsty Thursday because the fucking computer caught the COVID, you know, so we have to do something a little bit different. And it's fucked up Friday today. Okay, so that's how we're rolling. But you know, we do have a couple more segments. Obviously, you're going to give us a history lesson. We've got sports coming up. And oh shit! Craig, do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Oh, hey!
Why hello?
Oh, how's it going, sir?
Mr. Anonymous Funny Guy.
We've come to calling around here TexAnon.
TexAnon. we shied away from calling him the funny anonymous guy, the FAG.
That would be problematic.
Because we don't want we want to stray away from that. So anonymous funny guy, TexAnon. What is up? Thanks for joining us today, man.
Hey, how's it going? How are you guys?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Thanks for being on.
Now, we're not going to give you your name. We're not going to ask you for your social media. We're going to keep this completely anonymous.
And that will become abundantly clear by the story why we're doing that.
Yes. So Craig was responsible for getting TexAnon on our show for today.
Yeah, I had heard this story through some other people.
Yes,
and it's pretty crazy. TexAnon used to be a was it prison guard or just corrections, or what was the actual job title, Anon?
I can hear. All I hear is the audio, the song.
Oh,
I just hear the bed. Yeah, it was getting louder.
Oh man,
it was just more and more unsolved mysteries.
Speaking of unsolved mysteries,
speaking of unsolved mysteries. So you were like, I had heard this story through some other people, and I thought it sounded crazy, and I wanted to get you on here to tell it. So you worked in the corrections department, right?
Yes, the corrections.
Was it prison guard or like county or?
Yeah, so I worked for the state prison system.
Okay, that's even.
And I I didn't just work there. I grew up like in it. My dad worked there for a long time. I grew up like right off a prison farm.
Okay.
Which is literally a farm that's a prison. The first haircut that I remember getting was, so they had barbershops. They have barbershops in the prisons.
Okay.
And they allow you to bring your children in and get their haircut by inmate barbers.
That's why kids. That's why kids are scared of getting their haircut.
right.
Is that like some weird, like, scared straight program? It's like, let's take my son to get his fade at the local fucking penitentiary.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, my first haircut was from this dude named Bank Robber, and he and my dad had a weird, like, vibe, and I asked him, because I remember this from when I was a kid. I was like, what was up with that barber Bank Robber? And he's like, oh, yeah, he tried to escape back in 78, and I shot him in the nuts. Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So there's a
Which
bond.
is like
so there's a bond.
That's the most baller move, right? Well, how are you going to bring you shoot a guy that tries to escape, and then like 20 years later, you bring your child in and make him cut your kid's hair, right? That's like some Eastern Promises shit, right?
Yeah.
Like that's,
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It's outstanding.
No, so yeah, my dad worked there forever. No exaggeration, like 40 years by the time he retired. My grandpa worked there, so I was like a third generation butthole looker. Like it was in the blood, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so I worked there not because I really wanted to. I guess I had promise, but I couldn't afford to go to college, and I got discharged from the Army on 9/11.
Oh, Jesus.
The one you're thinking.
What? Wait, wait. Back up for 1 second. So 9/11 happens, and then they're like, they look at you, they look at everybody like, mobilize, and they look at you and they're like, yeah, you can go home.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, fortunately, I was back in Texas before anything happened. Yeah. So I wasn't in on it.
All right. So that brought you into the corrections system, and now he mentioned there's a guy, Bank Robber. That was his name.
So is he like a car thief, or what?
He's into
white collar crime.
Huge rapist.
Some people would find that offensive.
Oh man! So what was a normal day? So if you were in the corrections system, like, what was a normal day like?
Well, hold on, before we get to that, like, how did you? I mean, you're like third generation. I get that. I'm guessing this is one of those towns where like that's the whole economy. I came from a town like it was a paper mill, it wasn't a prison.
Did I skip a question? I skipped a question, didn't I?
So like, what did you? What is it? What did you have to do to get the job? I mean, was it like?
Oh no! You have like all of your legs and all of your arms. And, no. So you do have to go. You do have to go through an academy. You go through like a 6 weeks cat training. So, but basically, if you don't have any convictions, if you hadn't been on the other side, you can get a job there.
Sure.
That's really that's the criteria.
If they didn't recognize you when you walked in, you're like, all right, you're hired.
Yeah, no, that's really about it. But no, it's a pretty boring job for the most part. Like you just look at buttholes. Like that's it. It's just looking at buttholes and making sure there's nothing in there. That's and then sometimes somebody gets stabbed,
Was there did you find a lot of stuff in buttholes, or was it mostly?
I didn't find too much stuff in buttholes, weirdly enough. I'm a little sad I didn't. I would be
Holy shit, is that a Honus Wagner baseball card?
Oh my. Dude, we sell Baby Ruths in the commissary, right? That's not a Baby Ruth. Oh man! So all right, so that's outstanding, man.
So you get the job.
Yeah, you get the job.
How long did you work there?
About 5 years. Yeah, I went to college.
Okay, so you're
paid for college doing it. Yeah,
you're working full time and also going to school full time.
Sure.
Yeah.
What were you going to school to try to do? Like,
he's going for his master's in prison
Masters
guard.
in what's inspecting buttholes? What is a proctologist? Proctology. He's trying to get his doctorate in proctology.
Yeah, putting in the residency beforehand. Yeah.
Did you have any experience prior to getting to the prison system with dealing with buttholes? That's what I want to know.
Not too much. I was 19, so I didn't know a whole lot.
Well, you said you were in the military. That's why I asked. So.
Yeah.
I've seen Full Metal Jacket.
Clearly, right.
So you're working at the prison. Is your dad working at the same time? You guys working together? Did you overlap?
No, it's a really there's a bunch of prisons where I grew up. He was in a different place. So I worked at him. I worked in a unit he actually worked in the 90s when I was a little kid.
Cool.
But so I worked for the most part I worked in AdSeg. If you've seen Lock Up Raw, the guys that put on riot gear and
absolutely.
I did that for the most part. But they would they'd cycle you around and so one cool gig to get on the weekends was working visitation.
Yep.
And you didn't do it. You didn't have to do anything. It was a 10-hour shift, which was kind of long, but you didn't have to do anything. You just watched, a different woman who came from last week put money on this guy's books. Right. From the week before. So yeah, you watch people's grandmas and kids come in and they sit and they eat Baby Ruths for 2 hours. And so it's a pretty easy gig. You just kind of sit around and make sure they don't touch anybody. But part of it is you have to, at the end of the day, you have to go. You got to shake down the entire unit, where visitors would come in and stuff. And so this particular day, it was the end of the day, and I got on a golf cart and went up to the highway. So in Texas, you can't. In Texas, you can't have tobacco or cigarettes in prison.
Okay.
So that's part of what you're looking for is that kind of stuff. And so I drove out to the highway and I found a whole bunch of bugler. You guys know what bugler is, right?
Yeah, rolly cigarettes.
Yeah. For rolling cigarettes.
What's the new name for them now? What are they called now? They're it's like an American Indian name or something like that. I don't know. They come in the. It's packets.
I'm not in jail.
Packets.
I'm not in jail anymore.
No, I know. Fuck off, dude. You don't know anybody.
I buy regular cigarettes.
You don't know anybody that lives in a trailer park. Come on, they roll their own cigarettes. America's Finest Tobacco or some shit like that. I forget the name.
American Spirit. You're talking about American Spirit.
American Spirit. Thank you.
Those come in a pack.
Yeah, but they also. I think they make the packets too because I've seen people roll their own. The roll your own.
Anyways, moving on.
I don't know. I'm just saying the first thing I fucking thought
find what's contraband, right? You find something that's
it's a contraband. And so here's the thing about working in the Texas prison system is they want to fuck you either way. And so the administration, at least the way I understood it was, sometimes they'll plant stuff and make it really easy to find. And if you don't find it, you get a case, you get written up.
Sure.
Oh, so they're trying. Okay, that's fucked up.
So I figured I was getting set up. I was clearly okay. So the lieutenant or the captain or whoever of the shift clearly put this out because it was so easy to find.
Yeah.
And they just want to make sure that I was doing my job. And I bring it back, and the shift lieutenant is sweating when I come back in with this stuff. And I was like, "Hey, I found your tobacco," and he's like, "Wasn't me."
Right.
I didn't do it. I didn't do this. So I go home. I don't think anything about it. I'm off for the next 3 days. Next day I come in for shift. Right away they pull me aside into gang intelligence office, and I was like, I don't know what I did. I ain't doing nothing. So they bring me in and they're like, hey, so that tobacco you found on Sunday, it belongs to the Aryan Brotherhood. They have put a hit on your life. You are going to take today off.
What? Shit. Holy Wait a second. Back up. The Aryan Brotherhood literally came out and put a fucking hit on your life over fucking
It
tobacco.
was a lot of tobacco.
when I had heard of what actually
fucking Nazis
what actually happened in this story, I I thought it was like you broke up like a heroin smuggling ring or something. Like, that's fucking crazy that it's that. I mean, obviously prison's like a whole, it's its whole economy, whole set of rules, that whole thing. And they don't, especially prison gangs don't fuck around, but.
No.
So like, okay, so you find out there's a hit on your life.
So to put
over American spirit. Over.
To put it in context, this is like the early 2000s. A pack of cigarettes was going for $20 inside.
Inside,
shit. Yeah.
In there, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like it's its own economy, right? I mean, people.
So, you're right.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, so you're not working here. You are going to show up at this other unit in 2 days. That's where you work now.
Is it same prison or just like different prison, but just same
prison? A different prison unit. Here's where it's hilarious. It was literally across the highway. They're like, hey, these guys want to kill you. Let us send you across the street.
Go over there.
That's how great they were at protecting people. So that was sort of, I put the landing gear. Around that time, I was like, I'm kind of done with this. But so I still technically have a hit on my life. When I moved to Austin in 2007, I was shopping at H-E-B, just getting some groceries, and I hear somebody in the aisle behind me. They go, "Hey, boss," my last name. I turn around, some Eastern Promises looking dude. I just like take my cart, just leave it there, and I walk out.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So people check on me to make sure I'm still alive every now and again.
Good.
And,
So what we're gonna?
That's the main thrust of the story. Yeah.
That's good. So now we've got a weekly correspondent where we're just gonna check on the well-being of his life.
Yeah. Holy shit.
How are you doing, Mr. Anonymous Funny Guy? Are you still good? Okay, he's still good. He's joined us via remote.
I mean, did anything else? I mean, that's terrifying enough being in a supermarket.
Yeah, dude, I can't. Yeah, nobody wants to go to fucking H-E-B, let alone have a fucking hit out on him from the Aryan Brotherhood.
Did anything else ever come of that? Is there like any other weird shit ever happened?
I mean, there were other before when I was still in college. Before I moved here, it was more harassing, like phone calls and stuff. But I never had. That was the closest that I'd had to anybody actually that I know of that like found me
face to face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Right.
That's
dude. That's fucking
pretty
insane.
fucking. Do you know what the hit was? Like, what was the contract for on your life?
They didn't tell me how much money. I don't know. I have no idea.
Like 2 cartons of cigarettes. I mean,
right. Yeah.
That's a lot of money. I mean,
2 carts.
and a McChicken. And a McChicken.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't even imagine, bro. Like I can't walking around like that, always like kind of looking over your shoulder and stuff like that. How do you deal with that every day? Like,
oh no, I have PTSD. Like I'm like currently in treatment for it still.
Jesus Christ!
Not surprising. That's
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm a big fan of like the gangland shows, and they always the Aryan Brotherhood's the one you don't. Like, those guys are fucking nuts. Like any prison gang's crazy. I mean, a lot of those people aren't getting out of there.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
just
it's nuts, man. That's fucking insane. Well, Jesus Christ. Well, we're glad that you were able to join us on this, so we know that we appreciate what you're telling us, but and we know that you're all right because we do know you from the Austin area here.
Yeah,
that's
allegedly,
and that's area, and I say area because Austin has about 2.5 million people in it right now. So there's a lot of people here, but so we do know you're from this area, and we're glad that you're doing all right. And that's all we're gonna say, Mr. Anonymous Funny Guy.
But story does have somewhat of a happy ending. You did graduate college, and you got your master's too, right?
Yeah, I have a master's degree in poetry, which is like Yeah,
but I mean, you actually like I have a bachelor's degree in journalism. I ain't doing shit with that. I mean, you actually like you taught and you write. So I mean, you're actually using your degree that you literally almost sacrificed your life for.
Do you have any poems about the Aryan Brotherhood at all that you'd like to share with us, or
some limericks? No, maybe I should write some. Yeah.
Maybe for next time, what we'll do is we'll have you come on and we'll be like, we'll do anti-Nazi poems from the Anonymous Funny Guy.
We don't want him to antagonize him. Jesus Christ!
No, we don't.
He's good now. We don't fucking put him in more danger.
Look, okay, I'm not going to.
And the good good thing is you get. Oh shit. Well, we can bleep that out after.
Hold on, let me take the time code on that one.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen at some point. The good thing is,
hey, not Jamie, you got that? Not Jamie's got that.
The good thing is that nobody really listens to this anyways. So
yeah, no, that's true. Nobody really.
The only
listens.
Nazis that listen to this are not in the Aryan Brotherhood. They're just like
a lot of Aryan Brotherhood subscribers.
They're just like mine and Mike's cousins from like Aroostook County, Maine. They're
not for nothing. After our last episode, Jesus Christ, we may have some Aryan Brotherhood. Should have heard our last. And those of you who didn't hear our last episode, go ahead and check it out. Oh my God. So no, we do appreciate it there, Mr. Anonymous Funny Guy, hanging out and telling us the most ridiculous. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel for you, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
do you at least have an AR or something around?
Yeah, I mean, no
maybe, possibly, perhaps.
No comment.
No comment. We're not going to talk about that. No, man, that's so. No, that was fucking insane story. So we really appreciate you being on and telling us that. We're going to check back in with you here in another couple of weeks and see how your grocery store trips are going. You know,
well, you can only shop at Whole Foods nowadays because I heard like the people that own Whole Foods, the Nazis don't like them anyways. So
yeah, this is true. This is true.
Well, the problem is I get triggered because I see people with tattoos, and then it's just like a bunch of tattoos of like broccoli and shit. It's like, oh, he just works here.
Yeah, and well, you live in Austin too. Like everyone has sleeves. So
like, yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, everybody has the sleeves and everything like that. So, oh man. So yeah, that was a great story, man. We really appreciate you joining us. We're definitely gonna check back in on you to make sure you're still, like alive and shit.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And yeah, so give us a call back here in another couple of weeks or so. We'll get that taken care of and check up on you. And we really appreciate you joining us today, there, Mr. Anonymous Funny Guy. And yeah, dude, just stay safe. All right, just watch out for HEB. That's what you need to do.
Right? Yeah.
Stay away. Randall's only.
Randall's. Or Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is another good one. All right, man. So thanks a lot, Anonymous Funny Guy. We really appreciate you joining us, man. We'll catch up with you here in another couple of weeks.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right, man. Hell yeah. Oh, Craig, that was a crazy story, man.
It was a crazy story.
A fucking hit out on
cigarettes.
For cigarettes over American Spirit.
That is not what I expected. I thought it was like,
no. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more like he caught somebody with like a shank, or
someone caught extra time or something. Like he just found cigarettes. And no one's getting caught. Like no one's getting extra time added to their sentence. Just these fucking psychos.
Right.
It cost them a lot of money. Like that is the economy in that place.
Hell yeah, dude.
But that's fucking.
That's insane, man.
And just like the whole being out and having some guy recognize you.
I'd lose my fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, what's up, man?
Just would have walked.
Do I know you?
I would have just walked.
No.
I would have walked immediately to a Greyhound station and been like, I'm out of here.
Canada looks really good right about now.
I always, A River Runs Through is one of my favorite movies. I wonder what's going on in Montana right now.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to grow a mullet, and then, or he may already have them. I'm going to shave the mullet, and really, that was Dean Stanfield is what that was.
Yes.
That's who that was. Yeah. All right, we gave it away, guys. We gave it away. That
Dean Stanfield's in the Aryan Brotherhood, as we all know. You've seen his shirts and his haircut.
Oh, good old Dean. Jesus
This is
Christ.
why I knew I shouldn't have drank tonight. I drop his name.
Of course. Well, no, it's okay because that'll get edited out.
Bleep that out.
We're not even going to bleep it out. We're just going to cut it. It's just going to be silence for a second. So, so their name will be cut out.
Have no fear, Anonymous Funny Guy. Mike's here.
I've got it.
I tried my best apparently to.
Thank God
to get you shivved on the outside because I'm a fucking idiot.
Well done,
Mike's going to take care of that one.
I'll take care of it. I'll get it handled. Well, not Jamie will handle it because he's the one producing.
That's right.
The shit.
That's right.
Hey, not Jamie. Get on that shit.
The third musketeer in the studio.
Okay,
Jamie.
not Jamie. I wrote down the fucking time code. Okay.
Yeah. Get on it.
Get on it. Yeah, fucking Jamoke. Craig, you got a story for us. You got a lesson for us tonight, don't you? That's right.
We're going back in time.
That's right. We're going back in time for Craig Does History. What do we got, Craig?
All right. Well, a little disclaimer on this one. Usually,
speaking of prison,
this kind of folds in nice enough. Usually, I do the stories the day of they come out.
Yes, but because we had
whatever that date
because we had a problem with our shit, we had to we just took the same story and then we just extended it.
It's a good one though. So
it is.
Forgive
totally
me for the lack of continuity, but it's this one goes back to July 22nd. And this one's fairly recent. Like most of the stories that I've done in these history segments have been like at least 150, 200 years in the past, if not more.
This one's recent.
This is July 22nd, 1991.
July 22nd, 1991. So that would be 2 days ago, 1991. So that's almost 30 years ago. So that's 29 years ago.
I guess I still think the 90s, and I'm like, Pearl Jam just came out.
Yeah, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, all that fun shit.
So we're like, okay, July 22nd, 1991. The grunge thing started to take off. You got Nirvana, all these bands, all this anti-hippie hair metal music's coming out.
Sure.
And then, but there's this guy. He was arrested. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. His name was Mr. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, yes. Who doesn't know Jeffrey Dahmer? Do you want to fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me long and hard.
I'd fuck me. Yes, the original.
Oh, what a
cannibal killer.
What a creep.
He was arrested on July 22nd, 1991.
Yes, he was.
But here's the thing. His arrest was basically an accident.
Okay, so we may have some younger listeners because we do have like 3 different age ranges looking at the analytics.
I just thought we had older ages.
25 to 44 is our biggest one.
25 to 44.
25 to 44. So some people may not know who Jeffrey Dahmer is. So explain to us who Jeffrey Dahmer is.
Jeffrey Dahmer was the basis of Hannibal Lecter. He was a serial killer, and he also cannibalized people.
Oh.
And this was basically when he was arrested.
Ate people.
Yes, he did. He sexually assaulted them.
It smells like carrots and throw up.
Tortured and also ate them. He had a fridge full of people, or people parts when they caught him. And he basically started the whole like obsession for whatever reason that Americans have with fucking
serial killers. Yeah, serial killers.
He
like,
basically kicked off that whole thing.
All those fucking serial killer shows that you guys see
kind of stem from. I mean,
everybody was intrigued. Well, everybody was intrigued by Jeffrey Dahmer because he was so off the wall.
I mean, the biggest one initially was the Charles Manson thing.
Yeah, well, of course.
That was different. That wasn't a serial killer, but the serial killers all kind of stem from Jeffrey Dahmer.
Sure.
Killing, raping, and eating people.
Yes.
So that happened he was arrested in 1991, but he had been murdering people since like that they know of since the early 80s. But probably earlier than that too.
Yep.
I mean, since he was like probably 16, they think was when he was, first started killing people. Mm-hmm. Usually with these kind of psychos, it's not like an isolated incident.
Right.
They don't just kill and eat one guy and you're like, that was good. Cross that one off my bucket list.
That's nasty.
But like I said, he was kind of caught by accident.
Right.
And since everyone's so pissed off and thinking cops are incompetent right now, I thought I'd come up with a story where the cops were pretty fucking incompetent. This one, basically the case fell into their lap. What ended up happening was
you stop mentioning the damn cops. Don't make me he bitch man slap you.
What ended up happening was there was this guy named Tracy Edwards.
Yes.
Who, funny story, he actually was arrested for murder sometime later. I don't know how long ago. That's a whole nother thing. But they find this guy, Tracy Edwards. He was a potential victim of Hannibal Lecter. I mean, not Hannibal, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Sure.
And what happened was he escaped, and cops were around the neighborhood, and they see this guy running down the street, screaming, "Help me! Someone's trying to kill me!" And he's got a handcuff on one wrist because he had been handcuffed to like a bed, and he managed to get loose, but the cuff was still around his wrist. Cops find him. Like, what the hell's going on? He tells them what's happened. They go back to Dahmer's apartment. They arrested him without incident. He was white, so
of course.
So arrested him without incident. They go into his fridge and they found like the remains of like 15 to 20 people.
Jesus Christ.
Like, hands, feet, like livers, all the shit in his fridge that he was cooking and eating. So you're probably thinking, well, wow, what a stroke of luck. This guy must have been a criminal genius. Not the case.
No, no. He didn't even give a fuck.
Dahmer was on the cops' radar. By the time they arrested him, he had already been in jail for sexually assaulting a minor.
Yeah, it was like a 13-year-old Asian boy. 14-year-old Asian boy.
Laotian boy.
Laotian boy.
Yes, he was Laotian.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Ocean? What ocean? That's a King of the Hill reference to all the Texas people out there.
There you go.
So yeah, he had sexually he molested this kid. Got caught. Went to jail for not that long.
Right.
Not as long as you think you would go to jail for molesting an underage boy.
Right.
But here's the other thing. A week before this Tracy Edwards guy, these women called the cops because there was another naked underage boy running down the street. Okay? And he had blood on him. So he's running down the street with blood, naked.
Okay.
And these women call the cops and like, what, and the cops show up. They're talking to this guy. Jeffrey Dahmer shows up, who already has a record for molesting underage boys. And he somehow manages to talk the cops out of even looking into the situation, convinces them that this boy, who's, I think he was 16, he was his consensual boyfriend who was of age. And the cops are just like...
16 consensual of age boyfriend.
Well, I guess in the cops defense, he was Asian, so, they can look 14 and be 87. They're younger than they look. But they let this kid go into the care of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Sure.
This boy that they caught him with was the brother of the kid he had molested.
Oh, so they're fucking that's awesome.
He likes to keep it in the family.
That's dude.
Old JD, he likes to keep it in the family.
Oh, good God.
And of course, you know what happens is a week later when they finally do arrest him, they found remains of that kid in the fridge. So he murdered that kid, cut him up, put him in his fridge. So there was a quote in the paper. There was a quote from after this all happened, and it was one of the Milwaukee papers. And it said the haphazard nature of Dahmer's arrest led many to accuse the Milwaukee police of negligence in the case and failing to properly investigate crimes against minorities.
Jesus Christ!
Well, no fucking shit. I mean, they have the guy, right? There's a naked boy running down the street, and the cops just like. These fucking Laotians, you know how they like to spin a tail.
Oh my God!
Like, just get out of here. Just get out of here. Just go on home. Go home with your boyfriend who's clearly in his like fucking 30s or whatever.
And this is in Milwaukee too, which is hilarious because it's the same state, Wisconsin, that we just had a guest in here the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty, explain this one, you fuck.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you fucking Wisconsin people?
Wisconsin.
Between Jeffrey Dahmer and the Green Bay Packers, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, again, not to play devil's advocate, but those cops, they did as good as they could for the probably 3 weeks of training that they had.
Yeah, this is very true.
Idiots.
Yeah. With 2 weeks of fucking training, and that
I don't want to be this guy, but can you imagine?
No,
can you imagine?
I know what you mean.
If that was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white kid running down the street going, "Help me, help me, help me." They would have sent in the fucking Marines.
Of course.
That guy.
Of course.
It's like some little Asian boy. They're like, "Get the fuck out of here." I picture like the Cosby and Irish, like, "All right, move it along. Nothing to see here. Go back with your boyfriend."
Yeah, I mean, that's very possible.
Keep doing butt stuff.
Correct.
And because of that kid, they arrested him, and Dahmer basically admitted to everything. He wasn't. Like,
he did.
Once they had him, they had him. And I think a lot of these serial killers, they want to get caught, and they have these I don't know if it's delusions of grandeur or whatever it is. They, once they catch them, the guys can't shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're not like tight-lipped once they catch them because they have them.
Well, here's another thing,
if you
too.
get caught with a fridge full of human body parts.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to I was like that when I moved in.
Oh God damn it, man. Well, did you ever see like any of the? They made a couple of I think there was a few made for TV movies and stuff like that or whatnot. That was like History Channel type stuff on him. Like all the other serial killer stuff, like the stuff on. And this is gonna make me sound like a psychopath, but like it's really interesting, like psychologically to watch.
It absolutely is because how can somebody's brain be that broken?
Yeah,
to make them
absolutely.
It's fascinating. It's disgusting, but
the people are fucking disgusting.
I'm not like
piles of trash.
There's only certain ones that I will jerk off to. Jeffrey Dahmer is not one of them. All right. Like the BTK, bondage. That's kind of hot.
Oh my God, dude, come on, man. Jesus, you're got.
But Dahmer, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's just...
Well, no, I think it's like fucking fascinating to like kind of peek into the mind of some of these fuckers, but at the same time, like I watched a couple of the different ones on Jeffrey Dahmer, and that one just like it just really bothered me.
I mean, it should.
Yeah, dude.
If it didn't, if you watch it was like, the other one was a non-stop thrill ride.
Okay,
I was just edge of my seat excitement.
Oh, here we go. This is the part where he kills him.
It's a liver. He's eating a liver now.
No, well, like the Aaron Hernandez one was like fucked up, but at the same time, it was like Jesus Christ, like you see how like the mental aspect of it, like with these fuckers.
That one was fucked because I mean
it was really fucked. They're all fucked.
Well, but that was clearly CTE. He became the thing that he was.
He became a monster, and he had the bad history.
Oh yes, for sure.
To add to it, but it was the CTE.
But he became that. That was. I mean, they said when he was dead, he had like the brain of like a 9-year-old
it was
with
fucked
fucking
up.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
These guys, for whatever reason, and granted, most of these guys have horror. Like if you read into their childhoods, they're pretty horrifying.
Well, Dahmer was young when he got caught.
Yeah, but he was also like molested and raped, and he was like, most of these kids, it's like severe,
mentally fucked up.
Severe trauma in their youth. I mean, you don't just hopping down the street playing hopscotch one day, and all of a sudden, like,
I'm gonna go kill some people and then eat them.
Stab him in the fucking, in the kidneys.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up, and it's just, we're making fun of it, but it's also, it is an incredibly fucked up situation.
It is kind of a sad situation. Not saying it's sad that Jeffrey Dahmer was caught and then killed in prison, because you know what? Fuck that guy.
His skull caved in.
Yeah, he did, and he deserved it. I personally think, but that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, dude, that's it. It's just interesting to fucking look at
I watch him too, and like you said, it's not fun, but it's very interesting to pull back that curtain. The other, I've dated girls though, and it seems to be mostly they fucking get wet on that shit. They they'll watch that shit. They'll watch that shit day and night about different fucking. About all these serial killers, and it's like, there's like 7 fucking great movies.
Sure,
it's a work of fiction. Amazing movie. Silence of the Lambs, obviously fantastic movie.
Oh, of course.
I don't want to watch like real life fucking murder. These fucking serial killer dogs. All like gross.
Like the fucking lotion in the basket.
Once in a while, yeah. And like I said, BTK
rubs the lotion on its skin.
BTK kind of hot. I rubbed a couple out to that because it was,
I just love Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs.
I smell your cunt. But yeah, that's our history lesson.
So
that's
our history lesson,
boys and gals.
So today, well, actually, it would be yesterday technically because it is Friday now. Yesterday, on July 22nd, in the year of our Lord, 1991, Jeffrey Dahmer got fucking caught. And And you know what? The world is better without him.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
wasn't
good
arguing
God.
that.
Good. See you later, you fucking cannibal, fucking gross fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You had a lot of psychological problems. And you know what? Go fuck yourself. We all do.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
Craig, you got how many?
Why don't you just go get molested by a priest and then collect a lawsuit like those other upstanding citizens? You piece of shit.
Right? Oh my God, man. So yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, Jeffrey Dahmer, for getting caught so long ago. 29 years ago, 1991. Dude, holy fuck, dude. 29 fucking years ago.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. I can't believe it
does fly by.
Yeah, I feel fucking old now. Because I remember when he got caught. I remember actually.
I don't. I don't.
I do. I remember when he got caught.
I remember hearing that story being young because that was around when Silence Land came out in the mid 90s, and that kind of, you know.
Well, that was only like a year or two before OJ, too. That was because OJ was 93, 94.
Sorry, who?
Yeah. The other murderer, OJ.
Oh, that guy got a. Mike, I don't know if you Google it, he got acquitted. He was not guilty.
Wait. What?
Yeah, he was found not guilty.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
So, I mean, I don't think you should be joking about that one, especially when the real killer is still out there. You know?
You sure about that?
Oh, well, fucking... like, fucking why?
Pretty sure, all right? The American justice system doesn't just acquit people who are guilty all willy-nilly.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
All right, so we were going to stray away from OJ then. I could have swore I read a book. Well, I didn't read a book. I can't really read a book. I was going to read a book that OJ wrote that said the name of the book was If I Had Done It.
I've read that book.
You have read that book.
It's a pile of dog shit except for the one chapter where he basically just walks you through how he decapitated his wife and her boyfriend. It's fucking crazy. And
he gives like a detailed account.
Yeah. He
That's
walks
awesome.
like the first paragraph of the chapter is like, look, I'm not saying I did it because I didn't. All right. But let's just if I was gonna do it, if I went crazy,
if I had,
this is probably how I would have. Like, he literally walks out like, I'm not gonna get all crazy and say I did it because I didn't. It's fucking not. The rest of the book is like. It's like a biography on him. It's like, no one gives a fuck about it. We can Wikipedia all this shit, OJ. Why don't you just tell us how you cut your wife's head off?
Nobody cares about your fucking stats and how many sacks you had in 1983.
Well, he was a running back, so he wouldn't have any sacks.
Oh, that's right. He was a running back. Oh, well, no. I'm thinking of fucking Lawrence Taylor. Sorry. But OJ, yes.
Whoa. Let's fucking dial it back.
Well, we're talking about fucking...
LT never fucking killed anyone.
No, he didn't.
He was just the greatest defensive player of all time.
Oh, let's not go there.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, he might have smoked crack and had sex with underage hookers, but
that is correct.
I talked about this in the Joey Diaz show. When you're the greatest of all time, you can get away with little shit.
You can get away
with
with everything like that.
She was a hooker, all right. She knew what she was getting into. He didn't kidnap her or anything.
OJ, LT, whatever. I don't really care because
I can't wait till they fucking busted at Tom Brady's house and find a fridge full of people.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
With the ridiculousness that Tom Brady has been fucking putting everybody through, like all his Patriots
any grown man who kisses his dad on the lips is probably murdering some people.
Yeah. Well, he knows it's
happy Father's Day, Daddy.
Best of luck to you in your football game today, Daddy. Oh, I just got weirded out. Just listen. Oh, this show has gone off the rails. This is 2 in a row. Well, we are talking OJs, and we are talking LT, and we are talking that traitor Tom Brady.
I think it's sports time.
It is time.
It's sports time.
That's right. You know what? It is time for it's Thursday, it's fucked up Friday. It's Thursday's show on Friday, so that means it's time for sports. That's right. So we do have sports back. Sports started last night. if you really think about it, I mean, yeah, we're talking like NHL, NBA, MLB, and the NFL. We're talking the four major sports.
I don't give a shit, man. It's sports.
It's sports. It's not fucking marble racing. It's not.
It's a real fucking sport.
Yes. And honestly, like, we were super fucking excited about the fact that sports are back, and MLB started last night. Okay, we had a whole slate of games. How many games are they playing this season, Craig? They're playing.
It's like 60 something.
That's right. It's fucking 60 games. They're playing,
which should be the major league. Well, I don't want. We spent way too long fucking talking about that one night, but that should be about the regular length of the season anyway.
Right. Yeah. No. We talked about that before, where it's like they need to fucking literally cut the season down because it's 162 games normally. I like the 60 game season.
Instead of putting a clock on the pitcher, why don't you just lop off about 100 games on the season? That'd speed things up real quick.
Seriously. So since we got the coronavirus thing going on right now, obviously people aren't going to be fucking packing in the stadiums and shit like that.
Of course, I believe there's no fans, right?
There's no fans. That's right. And so, I mean, Tampa Bay's not going to have any issues because they never had any fans anyway. Same thing with Miami. They're not going to fucking have any fans either. So what MLB teams are trying to, and I'm trying to actually pull up, not Jamie, is trying to pull up the video.
Are we bringing over the dancing robots from Japan?
It's not the dancing robots from Japan. No, what it is they're experimenting with with artificial crowd noise, right? And can we even get that up? Hey, not Jamie, are we going to be able to get this up without a fucking
it's like they're simulating the crowd noise?
Yeah, no, it's like what they're doing. I guess they're pumping in like a crowd noise, kind of like what you hear on like a video game, right? And so I heard a couple of sound clips, and it literally sounded like a video game.
Really?
It sounded like
in Boston, are they just gonna have people like screaming the N-word?
Yeah, only out in the outfield, right?
I think they just pipe in like fucking audio from a Quentin Tarantino movie.
No, but it's okay. But it's okay though because they're dropping
Go Sox, but
but it's with the all the racist terms are with the AH, not the hard R, so it's all good. You don't have to worry about that. So it's a little bit more proper. But I just
have a bunch of like fat dumb Italians yelling at people in New York.
No, in New York they're just sitting there like
go fuck your mother.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking Yankees, dude. Yeah. They're like 26 world titles, bro.
26, dude. 26.
Go fuck yourself, you bunch of fucking losers. I hate the Yankees, by the way. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. We here at the GFY Social Club tell you, fuck the Yankees.
Just to be safe, go fuck the Mets too. Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you mentioned the Mets. Because that's one of the first teams that tried the crowd noise, pumped in crowd noise. So we are going to play a quick little sound clip here, and let me know if you can tell the difference between like a real crowd.
I got a feeling we're going to be able to tell.
Oh, so here we go.
I haven't heard this clip yet, but I got a feeling.
Not Jamie, fire that one up for me.
God damn it, non-Jamie.
Okay.
This fucking kid is fun. Oh my god.
That sounds like a Mets game.
Dude,
Silence.
If we were paying you, we'd dock your pay right now. Fuck.
All right. Not Jamie. Do you get that? All right, you got it? All right, here we go. Here it is. Well, that's cool. They're playing the game to a soundtrack.
That was it?
He hits it out to the outfield.
So they're just playing elevator music? That's the crowd noise?
Apparently. Okay. So you can barely hear it.
But
so that sounds like a Mets game.
If you're playing baseball in front of a Twitch stream, what the fuck? What is that?
I don't even know, man. That was awful. So not Jamie. Who didn't? Well, no. The Oakland A's were the ones that like actually had it too. So not Jamie. This is.
Oh, it's Oakland. Do they just want to like simulate the sounds of the city streets behind them? So it's just like gunshots and. Gunshots.
Here we go. There it is. Not Jamie pulling it up.
The Chicago Cubs will be pumping in the sounds of 14 people being shot at a funeral and babies crying. They want the ambiance of Chicago in the background.
All right.
Shout out Bob Keane. He'll be on the show sometime soon.
All right, where's the video now, Jamie? Come on, man. What the fuck?
Listeners, this is what they call in the business dead air.
Where the fuck is it? It's playing an ad. What the fuck? I don't want to hear an ad. We're not getting money for these motherfuckers.
What's the ad for?
I don't fucking know. It doesn't. Now it's frozen. Now it's not playing.
Oh, all right. You know what? I think we can just go ahead and just move on to the next one. You know?
Oh, well, it is what it is.
Fuck it. They're piping in noise, and it's going to suck.
They are piping in noise.
All the jokes are whatever city they're in, that's the noise we hear.
That's it. It's all silence.
Gunshots.
All right.
Oakland, gunshots.
Gunshots. Yeah.
San Francisco, gay guys having sex and people shitting on the streets. LA, gunshots.
Mets, silence because they're the Mets and nobody fucking cares about the Mets anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So that brings us to our next story. NFL players to honor racism victims to name with name stickers on their helmets.
When I first read that, I'm like, I thought it said players to honor racism. Like, that seems... I think the Redskins already did that for like 35 fucking years. So they
just had to change their name.
Are they doubling down on that?
So they're gonna change their
or change the name. It'll be the Cleveland Brown Faces now. We're honoring racism here in the NFL today.
Oh man. So they're gonna put stickers on their helmets. First off, nobody can really see the stickers on the helmets anyways.
That's true.
So what fucking difference does that make? But
who are they, like victims? Like what victims? Is it a specific group of people or a specific person that they're honoring? Or?
I guess they're allowed to put like I saw one. It was like a Carolina Panthers helmet and it had George Floyd on a little sticker on the back, right? And then
that's cool.
You know, like Breonna Taylor and stuff like that. And that's cool and all.
I didn't know it'd be like a picture of like Mel Gibson during his DUI arrest with a line through it. Or something like.
Well, I mean, speaking of Mel Gibson, is anybody going to put on the back of their helmet like a little sticker that says Jews on it? You know, because they were a racist victim from Mel Gibson.
They're definitely not going to do that. 100% that will not happen.
Globalists.
No, that's what I was saying. Like you put up a picture of him like ranting and raving, and then like with no smoking, it's the circle with the line.
Right.
Like, hey, we don't support that here.
Right. So they're gonna put stickers on the back of their helmets. Okay, so we just mentioned the Jews and the globalists.
I don't think it'd be way funnier. It'd be terrible if like the NFL is going to be honoring racism.
Honoring racism, that would be good. So we know that Julian Edelman actually just flipped out recently on Deshaun Jackson for making anti-Semitic.
Why? Why? Because he quoted Hitler.
So does that mean we're going to get because Julian Edelman is Jewish and Deshaun Jackson made a racist comment, anti-Semitic comment? Does that mean everybody's going to have JE11 stickers on the back of their helmets?
No, and I'll tell you why.
Why
because
is that?
Julian Edelman is white, so he's the devil.
Oh, fucking A.
There are the amount of people fucking backpedaling trying to like get Deshaun Jackson's back right now is crazy. They're like, Deshaun, he's got some out of there ideas,
Goddamn, white boy.
Hey, how about this guy?
So
he wore a red shirt one time, and Nazis wear red suspenders. So let's get him. No, red.
Why did sports turn into a fucking political conversation? What the fuck?
When did people start quoting Hitler and having that be okay? When was that?
This is very true. That's a very good point.
Guys, but what about he was Time Magazine's Person of the Year, so I mean he must have done a few good things, right?
10-4 good buddy.
Fuck off, Deshaun Jackson. And then he quoted Hitler, like he
did,
but he actually misquoted him. The quote, like he said he was quoting Hitler, and he didn't even get the if you're gonna quote Hitler, at least get the quotes right. I mean, come on.
At least get a copy of Mein Kampf. And
if you're gonna quote him, at least quote him right.
Seriously. Come on, the poor guy's sitting there. He's dead.
Clearly, the worst thing about that is the misquoting of Hitler.
Say it. I am useless with a capital Y.
That's you, Deshaun Jackson. Jesus Christ, you anti-Semitic motherfucker.
You and Why don't you and Nick Cannon go start a podcast?
You should.
I would listen because it would be fucking.
That would be
It would be
hilarious.
hilarious. It would be.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all.
Oh my God, I can't even fucking imagine that podcast, dude. Fucking Nick Cannon, especially off the. Wait, I mean, stop politicizing my sports, man. Sports is supposed to be fucking. It's supposed to be an escape.
The Nick Cannon, Deshaun Jackson, super happy fun hour.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Brought to you by Latkes. Latkes and Manischewitz.
They're controlling the media. That's what it is. Oh, speaking of fucking politicizing sports, hockey is coming back soon.
Yes.
Craig, I can't wait. They gotta,
and apparently Jeremy Roenick never went away.
Jeremy Roenick never. Well, he's going away now.
Yeah, I actually saw as I was watching Dave Portnoy was on a podcast talking about this.
I fucking love Portnoy. Man.
He's fucking great.
Portnoy's the man.
He's a funny motherfucker.
Barstool Sports, brother. Yeah, so Jeremy Roenick, man, that's right. He was NBC Sports Network anchor for hockey. Obviously, if any of you follow sports like we do, Jeremy Roenick was a great hockey player. He played a bunch of different Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah,
and
dude,
all.
I remember when he played. Shout out! He's from New England, Marshfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
He's a New England guy. I think it was when he was playing with the Phillies.
The Phillies.
It happened either
in hockey.
Yeah, it happened right at the end of the season.
The Phillies in hockey? You mean the Flyers? Come on. The Phillies is fucking baseball.
I heard you the first 7 times. So he was playing with the Flyers.
Dink.
I think it was when he was playing with the Flyers. It was either at the very end of the season or like in the first game of a playoff series. He fucking got a puck off his jaw.
Yeah, he's
shattered his fucking jaw. They rigged up a special helmet for him that had it had a brace on his chin and then it hooked onto his helmet, basically holding his jaw in place.
Yeah,
and still played the whole fucking series. I think they got bounced in the first round because the Flyers suck. But
sure.
But dude, you got to know. This fight that he's trying to fight, you're never gonna win,
dude. No. Well, here's the thing.
It's not like why.
I don't care how fucking tough you are. Okay, but when the fucking cancel culture comes after you, you're done, dude. Now it's 2020. You're done.
You're not. No, that's not. You're not done. Like there's guys who get around it, but this particular argument is never gonna fucking work.
Well, let's get to the headline. Jeremy Roenick. That's right. As we're talking about Jeremy Roenick, the great hockey player. He's an anchor on NBC Sports Network for the NHL. Has recently filed a lawsuit after he got fired for what he says being straight.
Yeah. That's
dude,
like
you're a little bitch.
You know, that's like being a men's rights activist. No one's, you know.
Yeah, dude, you got fired for being
whether
straight.
it has merit or not. And I like this particular situation doesn't sound like it does. But even if it did, like, you know, even if someone came out and said, yeah, we don't like straight people around here, get the fuck out. It'd be like, you know, you're not, just go get another job because it's not.
Well, we're talking about like the locker room style talk that he mentioned, because he was talking about a couple different female anchors that were there, and he's like, oh, he was saying some sexually explicit shit. But
what did he say? Like one of the girls tried to fuck him or something? Wasn't that what
probably. I mean, he's one of the greatest hockey players that you know that the NHL's seen. So I mean, I don't doubt that. But at the same time, it's like he's sitting there talking about having a threesome with his wife and another fucking.
That's right. He said one of the chicks who's like apparently at the time was a friend of his, and then he like it was actually on one of Barstool. It was Spit and Chicklets. It was that podcast.
Yeah, Spit and Chicklets,
which is a Barstool. They're owned by Barstool, and I think he came out and said this chick was trying to have a threesome with him and his wife. Which, hey, if you're hanging out with your buddies,
good for you, bro,
and you're hanging out with your buddies, and you want to. Whatever. Say whatever the fuck you're gonna do anyways.
Yes.
I'm not saying it's. I think that's douchey to talk about that kind of shit with guys. You know, like, but you know, if you're on a fucking podcast where several million people are listening to it, fucking dial it back, dude. And then to come back, dude, this is like exactly like when Kevin Spacey got accused of fucking being a pedophile. He's like, well, but I was gay. But like, but I'm a gay man. It's like, no, that's not no. That doesn't. That's just making it worse.
Hey boys.
He's like, well, I was fired for being straight. No, you're fired for being a creepy asshole who's trying to brag about a threesome that you didn't even have.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
On a fucking podcast.
Yes.
Like, just fucking go get a new job, Jeremy. Go away.
Yep. So he's filing a lawsuit. So now he's not going to get his job back. He might get a fucking payment just so that he'll shut the fuck up and go away. Maybe he'll be on Hockey Night in Canada instead. Maybe he'll have to move to Canada.
Yeah,
and be on Hockey Night in Canada. That's a huge
deal.
deal.
That shit with Don Cherry. Don Cherry will fucking bust him right upside the chops.
Yeah, of
Don
course.
Cherry doesn't play that shit. Ask Matt Cook. You know? Don Cherry will fuck up Matt Cook.
Don Cherry fucked up Matt Cook.
Oh
my God, did he destroy that motherfucker?
Don Cherry's the fucking man.
Don Cherry is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shout out Don Cherry. I'm sure you're listening out there.
Fucking 100% to fucking shouting out to
Open
John.
Invitation to Don Cherry.
Don Cherry.
I'll go get like a fucking sports coat with like pineapples and parrots and shit on it to wear.
Yes.
In solidarity with you because you wear the best fucking clothes, sir. But yeah, shout out Don Cherry.
Don Cherry, you fucking legend.
I don't know how he went from Jeremy Roenick
to Don Cherry
being a fucking douchebag
to Don Cherry
talking about having threesomes with women that he didn't actually have threesomes with.
Well, how many threesomes do you think Don Cherry had with women? Because Don Cherry's a legend.
Hundreds.
Dude, he can't even count. Like Jeremy Roenick's like excited about one. Don Cherry's like,
Don Cherry's
cute,
had
kid.
more
Hold my
fucking
beer.
threesomes than Jeremy Roenick had assists. All right, and I don't know what that number is, but I'm sure it's pretty high. Roenick was pretty good.
He was. Don Cherry is a fucking legend, though.
Yeah.
So Don Cherry, we salute you.
Don Cherry's the fucking who's the Wilt Chamberlain of Canadian athletic pussy.
That's right.
That's Don Cherry. All right.
We love you, Don Cherry. Hey, can we get him on some point? I don't know. He's probably looking for work right now. How much do you think he would cost?
I don't know.
$2
I don't know. But
Don Cherry, can you call in?
I mean, we don't have Don Cherry coming up yet. We're working on that.
Yeah,
we
work
do
on
have
that
a
one.
great guest coming in here on Sunday, though.
We do actually, and I'm glad you mentioned that.
Talk over our weekend plans here
because that is our show for tonight. But we do have some weekend plans. We do Monday night. We do have a guest coming in. Very very special guest. Very funny Allison Voidovich. That's right. She's a comedian.
Yeah.
And we'll get
Don't
into more
try
of
to
that.
pronounce her name on your own, or you will have a stroke and die.
Yes, but she is going to be in studio with us on Monday night for our next episode. That'll be episode 14. We're going to talk to her because she's been well, before all the COVID shit happened, she was touring around the country with Jen Fulweiler.
She also has she has her own podcast that
she has her own podcast.
She's
She has
promote on
several
here.
things. Yes, she does.
And
She has a few projects
all the
going.
guests we have on here, they come on here to promote their
stuff.
We trick them into thinking they're promoting theirs, but they're actually promoting ours because they have way more social media presence than we do.
It's more the long con, I guess you could say. But no, you guys are definitely going to want
Not
to
so long because we talk about it an awful lot, so it's going to get back to the people we're doing it to. But it is what it is.
That's right. But yeah, so no, she'll be on Monday night with us. So definitely tune in with that one. Craig, what do you got going on this weekend? You got some big plans?
Man,
You got
so much
sitting
stuff
around the apartment.
Probably gonna take 19 to 27 Tylenol PMs and sleep for 3 days.
There you go.
After this,
there you go. That's a
wake
good
up
call.
just in enough time to do the Monday show.
Nice. Well, we do have another show coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We are going to have a Maine tribute show.
Oh, yes. Very excited for that.
For that, I actually already have I spoke with a local business owner who does gourmet popcorn. Very good friend of mine. Does gourmet popcorn, gourmet candy, and gourmet soda. And he's sending us a case of Moxie.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're going to drink Moxie on air, motherfucker.
You guys can drink it. I ain't touching it.
Oh, you're going to fucking have that, dude. If you can drink Jägermeister, you can drink some Moxie, brother. So we are gonna do that here in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, and we still got a bunch of guests coming up too. We got some really good guests coming up that we've confirmed recently. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
We got a pretty full calendar over the next month, guys.
We do, man. It's stacking up, man. The show's growing right now. Like I said, Monday is going to have Allison Voidovich. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys do enjoy this show, I will say this. We can take contributions. That's right. You can go to...
We can and we will.
Yes, we would love to. Craig is fucking so unemployed right now. It's not even funny. So any contributions you got would be great.
The federal money's running out, guys. Let's fucking go. All right.
That's right. So what we need to do is, you can go on to anchor.fm on our page, on our show page there on Spotify. You can hit the link that says contribute to the show. It can be anything. It can be 99 cents. It can be fucking up to $10.99 a month. One-time contributions. We appreciate all of it. And of course, I'm going to tell you, as per usual, man, if you enjoyed the show, give it a like, give it a follow, get that thumbs up, man.
Give it a listen.
Listen. Okay, we enjoyed fucking getting some feedback. Give us some feedback. You can find us on social media as per usual at GFY Social Club. # join the club. We'll be back here on Monday night with Allison Voidovich in studio for episode 14. So until that time, Craig,
bye-bye.
Go fuck yourselves. See you Monday night.